Let me say something that might surprise you. You're not lazy. You're not unmotivated. You're not spiritually weak. You're tired in a way sleep cannot fix. And if you've been beating yourself up lately, wondering why you can't focus, why you don't feel excited anymore, why simple things feel heavy, this message is for you. Because emotional exhaustion looks like laziness on the outside, but on the inside, it's something very different. Some of you listening right now, you wake up tired, you go to bed tired, you rest, but you don't feel restored, and you keep asking yourself, what's wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. Something has been draining you quietly. Stay with me, because today we're going to talk about why you feel this way, what emotional exhaustion really is, and how God meets you in this season without condemning you one. Why you feel tired even when you rest. Let's start here. Physical tiredness comes from doing too much. Emotional exhaustion comes from carrying too much, carrying expectations, carrying people's moods, carrying responsibilities you never signed up for, carrying disappointments you never processed. Some of you didn't stop because you were lazy. You stopped because your heart was overloaded. You kept showing up. You kept being strong. You kept saying, "I'm fine," when you weren't. And eventually, your soul said, "I need a break." But instead of listening to your soul, you judged yourself. You called yourself lazy, unfocused, spiritual dry. But listen carefully. When your strength leaves before your faith does, that's not rebellion. That's exhaustion. 2. Emotional exhaustion doesn't come from one big thing. Most people think burnout comes from one major event. But for many of you, it didn't. It came from being the strong one for too long, being the understanding one, being the one who never complains, being the one who always adjusts. You kept adapting to environments that never adjusted for you. You kept loving people who didn't know how to pour back. And over time, something inside you went quiet. Not because you stopped caring, but because you ran out of emotional fuel. Even Elijah, a prophet who called fire from heaven, reached a point where he said, "God, I'm done." And God didn't rebuke him. God fed him. God let him rest. God listened. That tells you something. God understands exhaustion. Section 3. Why you can't just push through anymore. There was a time you could push through anything. But now, even small things feel heavy. Here's why. You don't grow by pushing forever. At some point, pushing turns into self-betrayal. God never designed you to live in survival mode permanently. Some of you have been surviving, not living. Smiling on the outside, numb on the inside. And when your soul reaches its limit, it doesn't scream. It shuts down. You lose motivation. You lose excitement. You lose energy. Not because you don't care, but because you care too much without rest. 4. This is where God meets you. Let me tell you something gently. God is not disappointed in you for being tired. He's not standing over you saying, "Why aren't you doing more?" He's asking, "Why are you carrying this alone?" Jesus never rushed tired people. He invited them. Come to me, all who are weary. Not all who are perfect. Not all who have it together. The weary. If you're exhausted, you qualify. Some seasons are not about productivity. They're about recovery. God restores before He redirects. And if you're in a season where everything feels slow, where your pace has changed, where your energy is limited, it might not be delay. It might be divine care. 5. Signs you're emotionally exhausted. Let me help you identify it. You might be emotionally exhausted if you feel guilty resting, you overthink small things, You feel detached from things you used to enjoy. You avoid conversations because they feel draining. You want peace more than excitement. This is not laziness. This is your soul asking for space to heal. And ignoring it won't make it go away. Listening to it will. 6. What to do in this season. Here's what you don't do. You don't shame yourself. You don't force energy you don't have. You don't compare yourself to people in different seasons. Here's what you do. You rest without guilt. You simplify your life. You protect your peace. You let God love you without proving anything. Healing seasons are quiet, but they are powerful. Let me leave you with this. You are not lazy. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are healing. And God is not rushing you through a process He designed to restore you. If this spoke to you, type, "I'm allowing myself to heal," and subscribe to Bible Verse Light. Because this channel is a safe place for tired souls finding their strength again. You're not weak. You're just human. And God is with you, even here.